Release, just to have fun together here at Lollygaggers in Eustis, Florida. But I want to welcome our next performer tonight, all the way from Brevard County. Would you please welcome Chad to the stage?
Thank you, Tim. Thank you so much for having me tonight. I'm one of the first ones to do the stand-up mic. It's a big bucket list item for me. And life is short, so get uncomfortable. And no matter what happens tonight, whether I land a Netflix special or I totally bomb, I'll always be able to say, I used to be a stand-up comedian. I was so nervous that somebody else was going to use that joke tonight. So I'm really glad that nobody did. I'm a proud Floridian. You got any Florida natives in here? Florida natives? All right, I see you. What about our Yankee transplants? Where's your dad? Okay, got some Yanks here. Good. Welcome, welcome. What about our Californians? The left coast action. Okay. Welcome to the great free state of Florida. Remember why you left. Okay. We love our freedom here. But really, we love Florida history. And there's a lot to be said about Florida history. You know, not that long ago, there were Indian savages roaming all of this land. And where we're at in the Indian River, Atlantic Ocean side, there used to be these Eyes Indians. I don't know if you know about them. How they would eat is they would swim out to ocean, they would jump on the back of a right whale and plug its blowhole. And if you could just imagine the cojones it takes to plug the blowhole of a right whale off the Atlantic Ocean. You're coming back to the teepee village, you know, I mean, your chin's high, you're standing a little tall, you know you're about to feed this village for like a year off of this right whale. It takes guts, you know. But now we've come far. We've got what we call pub subs. Anybody love a good pub sub?
Yeah.
Yeah, she does. I'm a surviving pub sub addict. I'm on day 3 being clean. And the pub subs are great. I feel like Mr. Publix, though, somehow missed the Henry Ford assembly line life lesson, because there's no innovation whatsoever at the pub sub. It takes forever. If you've ever been there, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's a line of people going behind you, you're waiting. I go chicken tenders.
Yeah.
That's me. You gotta go chicken tenders. They'll ask you what kind of cheese. Say pepper jack. Next thing you know, they're gone. You're waiting there for 5 minutes. You're looking in the back. Where are they? The guy's got a goatee with one of those stupid chin diapers on, you know, and he's got the meat slicer. He's slicing the pepper jack cheese. You're like, my goodness, if this guy could ever meet Jimmy John, we might have something really cool here, you know?
Jimmy John.
And then they come back and, you know, they're muffin stuffing this sub together and they ask you, what else would you like? And you know darn well there ain't no way that they're gonna fit anything back into this sub. So you just say, yeah, that's it, I'll take it and go, you know. So that was my pub sub joke. Good. But now as we look at Florida, you know, we got a lot of wildlife in here and a lot of things trying to kill us, right? Alligators, sharks, a lot of poisonous snakes. You guys are out here in the country of Eustis. I don't know if you got gators out here, but maybe one of you seen that video with what I like to call Grandpa Charlie, who throws a towel over the alligator's head. Anybody seen this video?
Yeah, the golfing.
And he goes to jump, he's out golfing, you know, him and his buddies, they're tying one on, and they bet him, go jump on the back of this gator, right? It's one of my favorite videos of all time. And there's a lot of lessons to be taken out of this if you're a Florida native like myself. The guy gets over the gator, right? Gator's still hot, they haven't worn this gator down, they threw the towel on it, and he's hesitating. And it was at that moment he messed up. When he goes down onto the gator's still alive, reaches back, grabs his arm, starts twisting his arm off, and he's kicking this gator away, everybody's laughing, it's hilarious. And what Grandpa Charlie failed to do was commit. This is what I want to encourage you. If you go to grab wildlife, you can't second guess yourself. A lot of people get screwed with the 1, 2, 3, and then they go. That's how you get bit by a gator, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get bit by a gator. One of the ultimate dad flexes for any Central Florida redneck dad like myself is to grab a possum.
You did that
You
last
get a
night.
possum out by your backyard in your screen porch, be a man and grab that possum, because when you show it off to your wife and kids, just pure admiration coming from my beautiful bride as I've got this marsupial in my hands in one of the ugliest things you've ever seen. Now, whatever you do, don't go possum tossing after that. You blow out your shoulder. I know from experience, those possums are a little heavier than you think. But it's great. We've got any dog lovers in here?
Yeah.
Who loves dogs, right?
Yeah.
I'm one of the biggest dog lovers, and this joke may upset a couple people. My wife, any good husband will do anything to make their wife happy. She calls me while I'm on a business trip, and she says, honey, my friends found a dog on Craigslist. It's from Russia, but it's imported. It's like $5,000. Can I get it? No, honey, absolutely not. No, I'm sorry, I gotta get back to work. Tries again. I just ended up caving to be one of the biggest mistakes in my life. Are there any French Bulldog owners in the audience? French Bulldogs?
Woo!
Yeah, she is. She's the one with a French Bulldog, and consider yourself very lucky. This dog is quite possibly one of the most obnoxious animals I've ever met in my entire life. And this is coming from the biggest dog lover you've ever met. I'm sitting down reading a book. All I can hear is snoring obnoxiously. This dog's got coffee straws for blowholes out of his nostrils, and can't breathe at all. It's a genetic abomination. It's got not only nose snoot, it's got like negative snoot. Like his nose goes in. He can't breathe at all. It's terrible. I highly encourage you all to stay away from the French Bulldog breed. So there's nobody in here with one, so consider yourself lucky. Me, I have a golden retriever. I'm gonna tell you what, you want a privileged dog, get yourself a golden. All right? Having a golden or a lab, that's one of those things like, yep, that guy made it. He's done something right in his life. And there's some other things that I think are signs that you've made it. This is a weird one. Anybody with a circle driveway? Anybody got a circle driveway? Maybe y'all should work harder. That's one of those things, when I see a circle driveway, I'm like, oh, well done, sir. It's so easy, so nice. Another stupid thing that I think is a sign of wealth, sign of intellect, you've worked really hard, is the slow toilet seat cover. You know what I'm talking about? The kind that doesn't slam. I'm proud to say I have those in all 2 of my bathrooms in my house. I've worked really hard in my life, And you ever go over to somebody's house and they don't have the slow toilet seat? It's terrible. It slams shut, it's loud, hurts my ears. And I immediately think, maybe you should work a little harder. Maybe you worked a little bit harder, play your cards right, maybe you went to college, maybe you got a good trade. You too can one day have a slow toilet seat. There's a lot of dads that are going to be going to Lowe's tomorrow to install those. But yeah, the ultimate sign for me that says, man, this guy's got his cards right, is landscaping. You got a good looking yard, you keep your stuff squared away, like you're the man, right? So as I turn 40, a lot of guys will go into something hard. Bigger guys, you go into smoking pork butts, all right? You get yourself a Traeger, and that's all they talk about, is the Traeger. And me, I'm going into landscaping. And really, the ultimate reason to go into landscaping is I want to flex on other dads and be able to say plant nomenclature. I think this is a weird thing to do. Not many people can do it. And I'll go, yeah, oh yeah, that right there, it's my variegated Schefflera. I put it on a nice backdrop of some Petra crotons. I complemented the texture with the Collusia hedge right there on the back. Did some uplighting, really make it pop. I got the Hawaiian tea plants over here, the blue agave. I just wanted to flex on people and say all the names. Sound like the love child of Johnny Appleseed and Wolfgang Puck, I got one joke, one laugh out there. So that was good. Awesome. Well, my name's Chad. This has been real. Appreciate you guys.
Put your hands together for Chad.
Woo!
Oh, look, I need some help with some landscaping. I can't pronounce half those words. I was homeschooled. I can't read, can't write. And I just got one big question for